This is what I'm talking about. Cheers.
Chills.
Wait, first take those off. You said you're myopic, eh? So here you can see me.
A bit. You're blurred on the face a little bit.
Oh my God. With all this grace.
I just embovo.
Vivari.
Hi, Links.
Hi, Stu. How are you?
I am good.
Long time no see. What was that? Saturday? When did you go for that event?
Oh, Saturday. We saw a lot of each other this week.
Yeah, we did.
A lot.
We did.
Yeah.
You can be tired of your friends.
No more.
But how was your week?
My week was great. How was yours?
What's fine?
I feel like I need to apologize to the audience. I am sweating because
You had the whole Coachella performance.
I had a whole Beachella. I was dancing to Beyonce the whole time.
That was what? 20 minutes of non-stop quality action.
Non-stop.
What a girl.
The wrong things were jiggling. Oh. Even my eyes are sweaty.
Oh, Losho. A shower. No, usually when I'm shouting those things, I'm cheering you on, you understand?
Calling me a shower. Is
A
cheering me on.
shower!
A shower.
Supposed to, you know?
To my twerking.
Don't I, yes.
My week twerking.
Kaling was also very supportive.
Kaling. You went too hard. I
Yes,
thought your
footage.
knees.
Featuring on Z podcast.
I'm sorry, guys. When Beyonce comes on, I go off. Libwanji bashi.
Niche, no, I've got one pressing issue that we didn't finish. No, before he counted us in. Well, me and that I used to have brides.
At you used to have brides at Yunza. You were the bride master of some sort.
I've got a lot of witnesses.
You used to do social gatherings. Sometimes you'd even take them to showgrounds like a bride stand you.
That's not even
And the problem is, I could picture it.
Tualonga na manje.
Mwalonga. I'm like,
That's very not me.
Tell Links to bring back his chills. We'll pay. You hate pay. You were like, wait a minute, new income stream.
No, because at school I was. What does the word conservative mean?
Conservative. It means that you were
on the easy, just a chill guy who just wants to get his education.
I
was not really palala.
What school did you go to in high school?
I was at Tina Trust School.
Tina Trust.
Then even at Tina, I didn't do much of character things. That's why I have someone like this in adulthood. Then at Unza, whoever told you that is a liar.
They're not a liar. It's a good friend and she's a family friend.
For sure, I used to go to the center.
You don't know Hannah?
Hannah who?
Neka.
Hannah, you're a liar.
You know Hannah, right?
I know.
Huh?
Nwanko.
Yes.
Hannah is a liar.
She's not a liar. She's a family friend, by the way.
Me and Hannah never talked the whole time.
No.
What time?
Nacho Chanso ni Hannah. She's a shy girl.
Me and her only started talking after school.
Really?
The whole time at Unza, why did she see me carrying a breast? But Hannah, do you have a lawyer? Because...
And I saw it. I believed it when she told me.
It's very believable because this Links guy just comes off as someone just does.
So this persona is new?
Yeah, it's not really. Which one? Which persona? Even now, I rarely do. But I chani mawat. Nishwanshita go che invite. Yes, because at school I'll just carry a drink. I'll go to ShopRite. Maybe get nankani. A Russian beer. That was my favorite then. Nalonga mbagi, naka mixer with my laptop. I go sit at the corner kusenta. Nankala listening to music. Kevin Tembo can attest to this. Even as smart. Why are you always moving alone, Shani? Because I was mostly alone.
Yeah?
I just enjoying my music. Nishafaka na kalimba.
So when did you become the life of the party?
After school, I realized that being closed up won't do much for me.
Yeah.
Then I looked at employment levels in the country. Then I saw that jobs are voted. I think the best thing to do is to become social. Naturally, by birth, I wasn't a very social person.
Yeah.
Because I remember even as a child, my mother was very worried. I told you, I think, I started talking very late. Ni talking, ni speaking.
Amen.
my vocals. Even in our previous Nankan, I mentioned Ninzotamba Tower. Because up until the age of 5, my mom thought I was a chivolo. They wanted to draw me this thing for in the mouth. But Monday was just timing the locals. I was just looking, understanding, observing. That's exactly. And then when I spoke, I can't remember, but I'm sure there was jubilation. You understand? So I've grown up just like that. There's some sort of, I think the introvert outweighs the extrovert.
Like for me, actually, when I was younger, I found out recently that I used to stutter. I used to stutter a lot. And I also, they thought I had a tongue. But me one day was just a mess as a child.
It was what?
In-laws, we call it sikukuma or something. Why would you why would you use a word that is so hard for someone who stammers and call it that? Why would you call it a sikukuma and you stammer? It's
just like people with a lisp. They can't pronounce
why would you call it a bloody lisp?
It's a lisp.
What do you have? A lisp. You have people with lisps. Lisps are good at.
A shower.
Kind of tongue is used to carrying heavy stuff.
This woman. Still wonder if you go to heaven and me, I don't make it.
Me, I'll be there with Peter.
St. Peter must have been
I will be there with Peter. I mean, what else are they using their tongue for? People with lisps, deaf people. Deaf people are good at.
Still. They head on their shoulders from.
Heavy tongues. People with lisps, deaf people. People speak Tonga. Tonga is heavy.
Tonga man.
A Tonga man, once he knows his game, my bra. The problem is, anyway.
That's a lot of reminiscing.
Everywhere. I have lost a ring.
No, that's a shame.
It's okay.
Hello, it's my one when someone like that, when you say something like that, and there's a visitor at home. They have lost the ring. These things never happen.
Yeah.
So choose your words wisely.
Like today, the other thing I was thinking about.
Yes. We need
my
the
girl.
favor.
The other thing I was thinking of. Emmy Links wants you to go buy alcohol. Why can he go? Why can we go? Why can she go?
How about Salilo? Is Salilo fine?
Salilo, is it too far?
It's fine.
So we'll keep on shooting, but like in my bag, if you open, my bank card is there. She can go swipe. Okay.
Charade. If there's not charade.
Rosé. This one for him. I'll give you the pin for my bank card. Okay.
Rosé.
Can also buy yourself a drink. Talk while I'm texting.
What was it? Because this one sort of took over my brain.
So
okay, I've defended myself enough. It's okay. So that never happened. I never went for Bryce and what. So maybe if I went for Bryce, I was invited. It was across the road, Kalundo. I had gentlemen there and like, boy, Uleisa. So it was, what's that? I don't know. I forgot.
You know that I grew up in Kalundo?
Serious?
Bruh, it's my hood.
What? No, I think you mentioned.
I did. And so what was happening in Kalundo? What used to happen in Kalundo?
What used to happen? Just drinking. There's like a place in Tandose.
As at the time, we just had Matanaya supermarket. Shout out to Onongani spoiler. You know Onongani?
I know.
Onongani is my childhood friend from Kalundo.
That boy is spoiled.
Delicious.
No, but I like his content.
Onongani is legit. We should have Onongani on the show.
We should.
Ka?
But is he a speaker?
No, one saw.
No, when he drinks.
He talks.
We met.
Also, last time I met him was in Livingstone or something.
Yes. You were there for the Nankane?
My day of thunder. I ended, I think like 3 years, 4 years.
That's why I met the chap. Mama.
Onongani
Mwandi. So I think if he's shy, sober, then she's just like me. Akafakamo drinks. She Ankala.
But you drinks or not drinks, you bring it.
Oh, for real?
But when you are drunk, there's
transition.
There's just like a crescendo you reach when you've had the right amount of.
What happens? You're blushing on my behalf.
I'm not blushing.
This girl.
I'm just saying.
Hey, what happens to me?
You reach your optimum, marinated like that, like not like. Mm-hmm. The weather has been crazy.
I've never been told this. Please, I'm listening. I'm not diverging.
No, you reach a come up. You just become Mr. Luger. You just become like good at everything. Not confidence. You take charge. You
I have to. Don't. Who you?
My brother. Thank you.
I own somebody.
Thank you, bro.
Anyway, we will not bore them the way they complain. No, Chani. Sorry, there's a.
Is that a new phone?
Nakupapata. Stuart. Yeah.
So now today we're talking about personal hygiene. Right into it. We're talking about personal hygiene. I put something on the page which is about personal hygiene because it's coming back from the conversation we had last week.
So should I also read mine and respond?
You should read yours, and I also have some which we're going to blind react to. So the question I actually posted on the page was, today we're discussing hygiene on the pod. Has personal hygiene ever affected your relationship or ability to enter in one? Tell us about your dirty experience and how living ended up being a breath of fresh air. DM to remain announcer. Hey, my status says a smart reader. How did you put your question? You heard how smart mine sounds. How did you put yours?
Me, it was basic. Because look, me, I don't want to confuse my people. Not everyone has finished school. So you must know. You understand? So me, I like to appeal to a large audience. As I've got
that.
There's a phone call.
Why? Cut.
Client. Namtumila message good.
Guys, this is costing money. Measuring on whose time? Links Lungo is sorting out. He wrote, for our next topic on the podcast, we discuss hygiene. What are some of the worst cases of hygiene you've ever experienced in your life? It could be in a relationship with family or with friends. You can comment or inbox if shy. Shambole mala from me. You do. But before I get into the comments, let's talk about this. Let's talk about personal hygiene.
My favorite thing to discuss.
Hello, today I want you to shoot at me links. Don't miss. Don't miss. I will not miss. Inside, don't miss. I will not miss.
When you talk about shooting, Utanta was of Chan.
Pew pew. Like, go hard at me. You know me, I like things rough.
No problems. I'm not going to go hard at you. How? You're ticking all the boxes.
No, not me as a person, but as people. I'm ticking all the boxes. I'm ticking all the boxes.
How the child Sagachi system?
Yes. I've texted you already, Amy. I'm ticking all the boxes.
I think you
tick all the.
I'm a grapes.
Yeah. Anyway, so question number one. Let's talk about hygiene. I think the first question I want to ask is, how do you think hygiene is treated regarding men or boys? Let's say boys in the home. Do you think that what boys are taught in the home is different from what girls are taught in the home?
Thank you so much for that amazing question.
You're welcome, ma.
I was trying to imitate that the model on stage. Thanks so much. So, okay, to begin with, I think I've been very harsh on women with regards to hygiene when men are equally big culprits. So, the whole issue of hygiene can stem back into upbringing.
Yeah.
A lot of our learning happens informally. That could be formal learning, non-formal and what? Informal. So I think the learning is it non-formal, where you learn through observation. So what you are seeing is what you think is right. Maybe you see your father's habits, mdala kawota tesana. Then you see, so you're growing, you're just a child. Wagamba, awakamba tawazamba sana. So limbi, that's how life is supposed to be. You see your mother also, maybe she didn't, man's is manning. I'm not being disrespectful or anything, but these things are happening. These things are happening in homes, you see, because them also had parents who like, it's a generational thing, you see. Also, there are instances where you just decide to rebel from what you were taught. In the American idea, my family, they did a very good job
raising you to be a bather,
just taking care of yourself, and also introspection, man. I don't think it's okay for you to sniff yourself. It's bad. And then you just go about your day. It's not really about what people think. It's about you. What do you think about yourself?
But that thing you say about sniffing, you know, there's just something about the internal, there's something about the internal atmosphere of a person. I don't want to say homeostasis. Remember in high school, homeostasis.
Yes.
Yeah, but then there's just the thing.
Homeostasis.
It's the internal temperature, but I digress.
I wanted to define it, but go on. It was my favorite definition.
Do it. Homeostasis is there.
And constant internal environment. Okay. So
it's that thing where when you are a person and your nose is around you all the time.
Homeostasis is the maintenance by the body of the constant internal environment. Go on. Gradate, Mona T.
My point is, you have your nose all the time.
Yeah.
So you can't smell what others are smelling because you are accustomed to it. I'm not saying it's homeostasis, but I'm just saying like you're accustomed to it, right? It's difficult for you to pick up a foul smell coming from yourself.
You're giving people defense.
No, I'm not giving them defense because you're used to that.
Yeah.
Your nose just becomes neutral. You know, like only when you are introduced to a new scent, then you're like, But then if you're alone, even if you're alone like the whole day or what, you will not smell yourself. Even me, like from Dancing Beyonce, I'm very self-conscious today. I can't smell it.
You should be able to.
How dare you? What are you saying?
You should be.
No.
Stew. No.
I know it does. I know it does. But what I'm trying to say is that your body adapts itself to its environment. It adapts itself to you.
You're talking about internals now there.
No, externals also.
Externals, you must know that upper is not lacquer.
Sometimes
I swear to God, Stu. Okay, maybe what you are saying is true. Your smell has gotten to that level, it affects your brain. And then your brain has just accepted that so ndiye so. You should know as a person. Okay, what you're saying might have some truth. Maybe you've never experienced a different kind of smell.
Yes.
Now you think that chibe is how life should be. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Also, a point on that. Not many of us know that sweat doesn't have a smell. The smell comes from the pubes, the are these pubes
hair,
as well?
When
hair traps sweat, it mixes with bacteria, and that's where the smell comes from. Sweat alone does not have a smell, from what researchers have said and whatnot. Yes, so to prevent all those things, so maybe your life, you think it's vibes to keep hairs and whatnot, and you also don't believe in deodorant, so that smell becomes normal to you. But to others, it's a bother. So even when someone approaches you or confronts you at Muntuanga, you take offense because that's what you know is okay.
But coming to your gender, why is it that men want to act like shaving your armpits is gay?
To a lot of
I've heard.
Hey, no, it's true.
You know that, ka?
To a lot of gens, hygiene is gay.
Masculinity is hygiene. Say that again, please.
Hygiene is gay.
To a lot of men, ka?
A lot of local men.
Self-care.
I don't know where this notion comes from.
Is gay. Umame clipping your pubes, gay. Umame shaving the armpits, gay. Umame flossing, gay. Umame manicure once in a while, it's allowed, gay.
Even when bathing, I think bathing should be a subject in school.
Umame shower gel, gay.
Okay, a shower gel.
You want a shower gel done to you?
Okay, no, I've used none, I've used, what's that? That kitchen thing for washing dishes.
Son, why? Guys, I know in this economy, but come on.
I'm not the only one. They know, so them. Because at night, at the wait and you should wake up a bond. Quick bine, parapena pasinki. Akafuso. Bullet. Same. Sunlight, that other one. Boom, shiny.
Yeah, dishwasher.
It become a dish.
So you're just there in the shower. You know that these things are made with benefits that also go to your skin. Sunlight is there to attack grease and dirt.
Maybe that's why I'm smooth.
You are links. You are links.
Yes, body shame me.
I'm links. Links. You are not using sunlight to bath.
No, it's not happening all the time.
But when
the time soap na
it hits the fan.
Yeah, it hits the fan. Number wasanga. Mubiri wamfika best.
Na sunlight. Na chilufa.
That's a game changer. Guys, I'm not encouraging using none of these things. I'm sorry.
Next, you'll be using during action. A struggle. So when it's bad.
Action.
Sorry.
That green one. With stones. How it question.
Men in the studio. Where did we go wrong?
Nowhere.
Where did we go wrong?
A lot of discoveries happen during the struggle. And you realize that this is where it's at.
Self-imposed struggle.
What do you mean self-imposed struggle?
Sunlight. I don't need to use sunlight to chula.
That's what up.
How come it's only men who chula like this?
Karemun. Lemon is good for skin. Watch out, Chepanankan. Papemba chifuzo. It's got pov. And you know, soap pov imasira. You have to do soap again. My kaja. The whole session, 10 minutes. And when you come out, I'm smelling nice. Unukada check a lemon. Things are smelling nice. What's the secret? You
know what? Sometimes I'm like, what have I signed up for? Because what the fuck is happening?
I've got support, guys. You feel like
we are not supporting this.
No, we are not supporting it. But when the struggle hits, detergent is a savings. Wait, sorry, Sto. Have you ever used soap to brush your teeth?
Why? Soap to wait. Wait. What's to brush your teeth?
Salt
to brush your teeth.
Yes, it's actually very nice.
And lotion what?
Cooking oil.
Cooking.
You are just trying to moisturize your skin.
Then you're smelling like fried chicken everywhere.
No, you don't necessarily smell like fried chicken.
The unused one.
It doesn't have to be a lot. Just no chim. The unused one. Chim.
Nakasopo cho wakachita so then boarding. I remember boarding. That was.
Was still more
boarding school. But you guys.
The truth is out.
It's not that hard. So you as a man, you wash plates, then you wash yourself. Okay. Do you use chifuso? Do you use chifuso? Do you use yambare?
What do you call it? Lather. Okay, just try.
You speak in your microphone.
No, it's getting personal now.
Behavior.
Lather. Pia watira. Chifuso. Just do once that. Pov. And that pov lasts. Not the way these soaps and rankan. That pov will last and it's going to wash you properly. You see, because when they're making those things, they understand imbarishiralamba sana. So now imagine pankanda. Spotless.
But still, from a lady's perspective, which one is better? I come smelling or I come with a sunlight?
Guys, dishwasher is dishwasher.
one is better?
For a reason. Yes, I don't want you to come smelling. But guys.
Okay, what do you expect me to use if I do not have any soap?
Why don't you have soap?
It ran out and I'm broke.
Oh.
Stu, we're not looking at people who are privileged enough to buy things.
Having soap is a privilege.
It is.
Soap.
It is.
Soap. You especially
Let me
these
tell you
ones.
something.
I will leave them. Who drinks every day?
Not me. I'm not talking about me.
I'm
not talking about
you. Who drinks every day?
I'm not talking about me.
You can buy a castle before you buy soap.
No, I'm not talking about me.
Who are you talking about?
Here I'm representing people who can't afford nankan. They would rather buy something to put in their stomach.
Guys.
I'm not gaslighting you. No, here we cover all demographics.
Do.
So now this is an example.
So why are you able to buy sunlight to wash your dishes with when you can just get ashes?
I've misplaced the soap.
And
for example, soap sinaione. Do
I
I just have to do like this?
Soap muyumba.
Stu, who's you?
Links.
Careful.
Links. Amen. You know what, men? All the men in the studio. You know what? I'm going to use Mary accent. All these men in the studio. You are joking.
It's true.
Hi guys, no.
These things happen in broad day.
And when tissue finishes, what do you do?
Thank you for that question.
Oh my God, I regret
Should we
it already.
go into this?
Oh.
I only feel bad that newspapers are no longer around.
Do not use chimpuku sucha miris.
I know. Miris is even to pay these days. And now there's cardboard, so you have to be strategic.
Soft copy finishes without copy.
If you've got cardboard in the house, those same ones that you use for shifting, there's that kanankan, there's that kalea. You have to be strategic, my dear, because you can't use that part. Newspapers are very scarce these days. You can't. It's difficult. We've just got nankan. What other materials? Hard cover papers are hard. So what? Don't
encourage him.
Not encouraging anything here. These are real life issues too.
So Virgin pointed is like, yeah,
my boy. These are real life issues too.
Yeah.
There are risks, yes, because you might rip your nankani.
Give yourself a hemorrhoid.
Yes. All those things are nankani. But gatapari tissue, what do you do? There's the option of water, yes. Huh? The ones our friends use. You don't have to spoil that water. You have to be strategic. Then there are those now, sacrifices soak. Okay, but we go through things, man. This one time I had the 7 kwacha at Unza. I had the 7 kwacha for bus. I have to go home to Chelston. Then shiki anshkata. Now toilet tamudi tissue. I saw that 2 kwacha go.
What did you do, Links? Not the 2 kwacha. Not the 2 kwacha. Links, not the 2 kwacha. You used. Hello, it's soft. Oh my God.
2 kwachas were soft. Life goes on for me.
And you wonder why there's not enough money in the economy.
I'm ashamed.
Are you?
I am. So now shoot the bus. It's 18 hours and buses are on demand. Nasana 5 kwacha. And that could 2 kwacha. Was that 7 kwacha boy? Well, I used to have conversations with myself. It's like, okay, introspection now. So now I have to walk extra mile.
Distance.
You have to walk extra distance. And now if you're walking, you start convincing yourself, that's Unza. You're going to Chelston. And pafupi, you say, okay, but distance. Mambo guys, I'm going to change shower. Then I cut Munahari, Counter Square. Kajaka Road, Kwenda Kunangan, Overspill. Reached. Consequences of not having tissue. I learned roads. Yeah. I need to write a book. I've been through a lot.
You know what? This is not funny. What if you just had coins? Oh, no!
I'll get it back.
You see, that's a good question.
Well, let's intervene.
And then by then, you'd expect me to use a book and whatnot, but no. I used to use my PC for notes and whatnot, so I had no paper at all. Then now, we see real savages. My boy didn't have any of these amenities close to him. Then you see skid marks on the wall. You've seen those before? Like, how angry are you at society? You didn't find tissue, and your first choice, I don't think they put in enough thought into this. Like, you just wipe using the wall. Because you have to position yourself in a certain way.
Thanks, I find you attractive. Stop!
No, it's not me, I'm speaking now on those things you find in bathrooms. My boy can even sculpt a name from his remnants, like Chief. Okay, public toilets have a lot of stories to tell, man. All that hygiene out the window. Like, you know, it can be a little creative. Okay, there's some cistern water. Maybe let me try, and that should at least be your first thought. But those guys do not even think about it. Like, no. The quickest route is the war right now. Avala Novala. We saw recently that boy who's known for posting nonsense. The one who did a vlog on taking a dump.
That one who was bashing us.
Boyfriend. Yeah.
I watched 3/4 of that vlog and I stopped because this thing of going to poop in malls. You leave home. 2 places you shouldn't poop in. Don't poop at the mall.
Why?
Why are you going to poop at the mall? And number 2, don't poop at the club. A baddie going to the toilet at the club.
And I hear women's toilets. Yeah, we should discuss
They
that.
are trash. Women, you know what? You tell a lot about how people are raised by how they choose to leave a public toilet. It says women's toilets. Women even know what I'm talking about. They are the worst places to be in. It's bad at the club. So,
can I tell you a secret? I did a small research with a friend of mine. We were working for some research company some time back, and we thought maybe a dissertation on club life and sanitation would be something. So me and her,
Amy has paid for drinks. It's done the KTXN.
One time. So me, I took to the gents. She took to the nankane. So let's get some findings. So there's comparison now on which gender actually takes good care of their lavatories and whatnot. The findings we got from the women's section were very sad. We did this in, I think, 4 or 5 clubs in 3 bars, if I can remember well. It was bad.
Vile.
Sanitary towels.
People are so flashing.
Those things should never be flushed. And if not flushed, should be disposed of carefully somewhere. But now you're finding these things at the tap where people are washing hands. You leave that thing there, or you leave it unattended to. It's just, where did all this go wrong?
It's like when people come out of their house, they just become animals. Because for me, it just never makes sense that you go to a public place and you leave things like that. Especially those who use pads, maxi pads with wings, everything on it, you know, like pads 4.0, you know, like the club pads and pooping. You know, there's never water because the turnover of using the toilets is like that, ukachoka wengine nayo bamba visia chabe so toilet.
And was time, it's like, okay, buddies avara mshemushe and whatnot. She didn't want to be seen and okay, she wanted to take a dump, so she'll leave it unattended to. There's a drum in places that have got very poor water, not there's vinegar something. You
they still don't use it.
They don't. They leave it to the people who clean and whatnot. Number. It shows a lot of home training.
What did Stefan call us? No home training.
Yeah, no home training.
That's us, huh? That's people in the club also.
It's really it's a shame. And then I spoke about this some time back where at yakugwira man shaking mu club. What do? Do you rush home? Say you're in Avondale, then your home is in Chalala. Are you going to start calling a yango to go to Chalala, take a dump, or you take a dump in the club? Like there are some emergency cases.
You know something weird about me? Like for me, my body has told me that if I'm out in public, I will not use the toilet.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't know if I've trained it or what. Majority of the time I go out, I go to different places. You have a very good timetable. But me, when I go to set
very nice.
Yoka, I don't miss you. I copy you. I'm even shy to do certain things around you. Because no. What are you scared of?
Go on, Stu.
My point is that my point is that my body just doesn't let me do certain things in public.
Yeah.
I will spend the whole day in town, maybe from 8 to 17. I will not have the desire to use the bathroom to go pee or whatever. But immediately I'm going on my way home. My mind tells me,
I've noticed.
You've noticed your toilet is waiting. For me to enter the door, I have to fight. Like using all my Kegel muscles to put everything in control. Like at one time, you just start rolling your eyes and like, I will not make it to this door. It's bad. When I just see the toilet, my whole body just says,
we are within.
We are here. Some kind of end of toilet. It's not really my thing. But if you have to go, you have to go. That's why it's called the call of nature. What are you holding in?
And then with gents, the biggest problem, I've talked about this on Facebook several times. Peeing on the floor. Peeing on the pan.
Wait, before you enter this, I want to ask. Why is it that men, even not just in the clubs, but also like in the home, why do you miss the toilet? Like it's right there, right?
I think it's a fetish.
What fetish is that?
I just call it that. I don't know what fetish that is, but you have this desire for disorganization and filth. I don't know.
The toilet bowl.
It's very big. It's
like
wide.
This, right? It's wide. And we all know that please put your phones on silent.
This one.
The toilet bowl is this big. Huh? Even Stevie Wonder, if he's called into the room and Stevie Wonder is asked to shoot, he will not miss. But why is it that you guys and your things are not missing? Are missing? You live in a house with women, with what? What toilets?
It's a choice, because even if after you accidentally pee on the pan, you can wipe with tissue or something. But you choose. That's what I'm saying. It's a fetish, or it's a mental problem.
Nishi vintu vanu where you can't control it that I'm aiming for there, or it just has a life of its own.
No, those guys. What I'm saying. Normally, you direct. It has to just go inside.
You hold and then
you direct it inside. So now, I don't know if these gents who just do this, they go to pee.
They're like this.
Yes.
And then it's flaccid.
Yeah, what's good?
Your hips are just everywhere. Hips don't like sleeping Shakira.
That's how it looks, because you as a person who's got proper sight, I don't know, maybe these people need, I don't know, it's guidance. They need someone to escort them, to assist them. Okay, chief, this is the way.
Because me as a woman, I do not like sharing a house with men. Even when there's a party, I do not like having men in my space, because I treat the toilet like something that is sacred. There is no way you're just missing a toilet bowl. Then you don't clean. Then you don't even flush sometimes. Hello, when you've been drinking and smoking the whole night, you're at a party, your life, you're just free. You know how foul the stench of urine is. Who raised you people? Even your mother comes sunny.
And she still loves the sun.
Huh?
After all that rubbish.
Your honor. Point of order. Why, like, men, you come in my house. Hello, some of you have got diabetes, you don't know. Your urine is just sticking on the pan. You don't know that you've got a problem. Then may have to start now cleaning all your nonsense. They bought one. Do you know Links Lungo?
Get yourself a drink. Unlimited.
Cheers.
Why do you think they call me Queen?
Thank you. So you find that I don't know the kind of home training that people have in that I was spitting here. I was spitting facts.
She's doing a buzz.
They don't know, right? Like, they don't know if it's something that happens from your childhood or something that's coming out of ignorance, that you do not respect people's personal spaces. If we're living in a house full of people, what's wrong with just lifting the pan, urinating, and putting the pan back down? Chitundira pamene papan. And then you lift it, it's just soaking, and then the urine actually drips to the...
Yes. And it's very yellow.
It's yellow.
It's sticky.
And it's stinky, and it's what?
Yeah.
Like, do men care about us? Because I always tell God that if I was given a superpower for a day, do you know what I was going to do? When people like asking, like, if you were the other gender, what would you do for a day? Do you know what I would do me?
Mm-hmm.
Peace standing up. That's all I want. I just want to peace standing up.
That's how our friendship started.
How? Mm-hmm. What did I do?
No, you made a post about being standing up. Huh? You talked about it being toxic masculinity and whatnot. Do you remember?
Here? Pawantu?
It's
on
possible.
people? Yes. Like, you guys don't appreciate or understand that as we have to sit, you guys.
Oh no, I've got the female friend who actually stands up being. Shout out to you, boo.
Why is she standing?
I don't know. She just likes that shit. So this one time, we are all from drinking. All of us. We're all from drinking. So we are peeing as gents. We're dropping off. Good night. So now we're peeing. Kashna kumba. Then she comes to stand next to us. Then when she doesn't,
she stands next to you and she pees.
She's peeing, and that's not the first time that happened. Second time, there was like some sort of apartment show at her place, and then I'm going to pee, so she didn't lock the door. Then I open, I find her standing. It's like, ish. Yeah, thanks. Go cut this out. Huh?
No, don't cut it out. Let us show his kings in person. So now, like, other than just urinating, bathing, there's also that issue of, we discussed or we touched a little bit on shaving, right? And how...
Okay.
Shaving. Like, it's something that's people take for granted. Men feel like you only get shaved when you get married. So you're waiting till someone marries you to start being shaved.
I can't believe this whole conversation got the elders riled up last
time. I tell you, at Mashani and...
Hey, teti abai and pambapan. Pantambi, Ntambi is tradition. Teti in the pantambi, teti in the parankan. Shaving and whatnot. Like, no, these are things that should be talked about. We are sorry that you feel disrespected, but it's something that should be talked about. And most times, the people who criticize these things are the ones who are cheating. Smart cheaters. But okay, we'll go further. I drink with these people and I see what they do. Most of these people who comment negatively and whatnot, the ones who want to act holier than thou, the ones who want to act like they are very, what's that word? Loyal and whatnot. These are the men and women who are doing the worst things at Nankan. We see you, we just respect you, so mind your business. Then going further, the whole shaving issue. Like I said, that is the hairs and whatnot are what trap bacteria. That's where the smells come from. You see, so if you do not have deodorant, it's best that you just keep bold. You understand? So me, I thought I was clever. I bought to be using.
Oh my God! Where did you use it on?
No, I don't use it for my hair. I use it for shaving.
The here and there.
So it's quicker and whatnot, but it doesn't touch regions that are very sensitive because I'm scared of
links
cutting myself.
You're trusting an electric thing in your
I'm wild.
Neither area.
I'm a wild on. It has worked before, but there's just that distrust. It can do a wild number.
You think?
So now I've just decided to go back to traditional shavers. This my one's like I can be using on at least places that can manage.
Thank you.
Yes.
But here you want a bzz.
I bzzed. So that
I wanted to say God.
So I'll speak for gents, you speak for women. I don't know how you people do everything and whatnot. But as gents, if you do not have deodorant, you can use lemons or baking soda. Those are very good smell inhibitors. You just mix with water or just the lemon. You just apply. But it's encouraged that you shave before you do all that. At least it holds the non-can.
Links.
What?
A man with no dishwater, a man with no soap can have baking soda.
Soda is too much at the market.
A man who can't buy a tablet of soap
soda
has soda at home.
Sodium carbonate.
What are men buying soda for?
For non-sashiraling.
Men, I am seeing this trap and I am not falling into it.
For sashiraling. But yes, no, I'm just giving insights to people who might need something as an alternative.
Okay.
So if you do not have deodorant, but you are trying to inhibit for anti-deodor that smell, you can use lemons or you can use soda, which we call sodium. Is it bicarbonate? It helps. Just mix it with water, apply in here. Yes, it's going to be white, but at least the smell will be chantilly. But do that after you shave. Akareza guys, twafika shinga but in 5 kwacha wachitafi akareza muntu andi wachako feso. It's good. It goes. So somebody also, okay, before we go to the comments, I saw one comment saying, can you talk about uncircumcised men and not wanting to?
Why are you jumping into my thing?
Oh, that's your thing.
That's my thing, fam. I'm coming for you.
So for the shaving and
now talk about uncircumcised men. Let's hear it from the men actually. Tell me about uncircumcised men.
So she was saying, talk about uncircumcised men who don't like to.
Can I give you from a female perspective?
Yes, please do.
Uncircumcised men, not all of them, majority.
They do what?
Dirty. Okay. Majority of them. Not everybody. I know some really good uncircumcised men. Dirty. Dirty. 2 days you haven't bathed. They pull that foreskin back, there's a layer of cheese.
We should have somewhere to spit. I think
you do that, I'm asking for some drink. There's a layer of cheese. Like uncircumcised men, I think, I don't want to speak for men, baby, but like uncircumcised men, right? And hygiene should be best friends. Because there's just something about a foreskin that has your urethra, you're doing everything with it, and it smells. And when it comes in contact with the female body part, you create a new smell.
Yes.
And, like, there's no way you can be dirty and uncircumcised. You know what I mean? So I want you to talk about uncircumcised. And if you agree first, I want you to say, do you agree that uncircumcised men tend to be dirty?
Yes, my dear.
You agree? Bloody hell. Okay, more. Tell me more.
Okay, so from what I have heard, I'm speaking based on things that I've heard and the complaints I've heard from women. There's that one. Is it Queen D?
Who's Queen D?
There's a Queen D on Facebook, slim girl and whatnot, who's always talking about circumcised men. Yeah. Anyway, she's also one of them. There's a lot of women who've complained about uncircumcised men being unhygienic, and then what's worse is these are their partners, and they also ask them to give them head. So now you love this person, you don't want to let them down, and then you're going down on them to give them head. There's a funny stench that's greeting you, and then there's cheese when you ford the foreskin, and then there's just there's bowls smelling sweat, and there's all that stuff. But you have to do it because you love the gent. That shouldn't be the case, my girls. So if you find yourself involved with such a gentleman, I think the best and the first thing to do is to talk to that person. Just be open about it. Be open about your discomfort, because one, fungal infections will happen. Fungal infections don't just happen in your vaginas and whatnot. There's oral fungal infections as well. You'll just find swells, shani, utronda, and whatnot. You don't want that for yourself. And then, there's that whole thing you can't tell by looking, but who will tell that this one did this and that. So, open up, tell your partner how uncomfortable you are with their situation. Tell them how much you would like them to be hygienic. And if they don't want that, I think the best thing to do for yourself is move on. The only problem is if that man is funding your life. I think that's the biggest dilemma now. You are faced with a challenge because this man gives you money, but then he's a dirty chap. He's uncircumcised and he's dirty, and then
your blesser is dirty.
Yeah. His member is uncircumcised, and then
and those men who are sleeping around with a lot of women.
Yes, and
he's just getting all those spawns and then just bringing them back. People suffer.
And then on some days he's from smashing a girl, and then he's kept all that stuff, and then he meets you, and then you're forced to do the natural obligations that you guys have signed a contract for, and then you walk away with your money.
And then also foreskins vary, yeah? They're like those that are.
You know a lot about foreskins, yeah?
No, I read.
Okay.
But things vary. Others are like turtlenecks. Huh? You have to really pull and pull and pull. You have to really pull and pull and pull.
Where are you hiding from?
I'm hiding from the people.
Okay.
You have to pull and pull and pull and pull.
Yes, too.
To get to the head, right? And then those are the same ones who don't know that you have to don't side back. And when you don't side back, then you have to wash and clean there. You have to clean palia, right? And then it comes, you just look like a wrinkled old man. like the Ninja Turtles are in your pants.
You've wrapped.
So you find that these men, they do not understand because their fathers had never given them the opportunity to actually understand that you need to pull your foreskin back and also clean it.
What if they're orphans?
Yeah?
What if they're orphans?
Then the people in their family have failed them. The men in their family have failed them. They can't come from... Who said no?
No, imagine their family members just discussing dicks from nowhere. Isn't that uncomfortable for them?
No, guys, we need to create a family or conversations. My family, I don't think they do that.
All right, Johnny Evans, Caleb, they were discussing dicks. Imagine that.
But
there must be a way to actually talk to these people, even in school. Hygiene should be a taught thing.
Do they teach it in school?
No, they do not. Hygiene should be a taught thing in school. There must be a syllabus, there must be a curriculum that includes hygiene, because at home, it's a lot of homes that are dirty homes. Their foundation is terrible. So you grow up thinking this is the way to go. At least at school you must learn something at our way. How to bath. Because the people who've grown up not knowing that you have to wash your ass.
But baby, but you're chewing.
Huh?
Women go through the most. We go through the most. Links. Have you ever thought about it from our perspective? And then there are also those men who just don't know how to wipe. They don't know how to put the tissue and you have skid marks on your underwear.
We have a lot of
on your towels. Everybody has skid marks. I feel like this needs a part 2.
It has.
Let's break down everything we know. Skid marks in your underwear. Chimamuna cheborogona kuli imwanu. He lives on the bed sheet.
Skid mark on the bed.
How do you even?
Your bang is gone.
He's gone. You're like, you know what you have to smell. Then maybe you have to do a test.
Hello, not this gay. Wow. Yeah.
You have to.
Hello, not one skid mark.
Fishy.
Still, you would know. What's wrong with you?
Joking.
Not one skid mark, 2. Asiaka 11.
He forgets he's not in the mall. He leaves. Can't had left his to my fingers on the bathroom. Your gender. Men. Then also the other thing men don't think they need to take more seriously. Socks. Like how often are you changing your socks?
Okay, I know.
You take off your socks.
Taking them off.
World War Chan. Let me see your shoes. Yeah, I like your shoes.
Cheers, baby. Ungakuwa nza kusiira.
Size 6.
Oh, we need 8.
Baby, you're not an 8, you're a liar. You don't. It's okay. It's me. You don't have to compensate. I know you already. The compensation is not necessary. 8 where? American 8 is like an 8.5. I'm an 8.5. That's a 6.
No me way nankane UK 8.
Baby, I'm not a UK 8.
Okay, you try it on. Don't worry.
It's giving like a. Anyway, socks. And then the other thing that a lot of people are talking about, brushing teeth. What is so hard about men brushing teeth?
Their tongue.
Huh?
They just do the teeth.
They don't do the tongue, huh?
They don't do the tongue.
Do you know how disgusting it is that a man who doesn't brush his teeth wants to give you head?
You went far. Even just the kiss is not a bad thing.
Yeah, the kiss is also a bad thing, but
putting a yellow tongue in your mouth.
But the head also.
There's, Pretty Fatty. Pretty Fatty is one person who takes oral hygiene very seriously. Because I've seen how she complains about men who leave a kachena on her boobs. I don't know if she was speaking from personal experience. Imagine a man leaving a smell on your boobs or on your hand.
The trail.
And
it's
smelling
there.
Your smelling because of his breath.
There needs to be a rule that before you bang somebody, you shower first and brush and do everything.
No,
just be on default.
No, me I like it steamy.
Daddy, Fiamma, let's be random. Let's leave it to white people.
I like random.
No, you don't.
What's up?
Let's leave it to white people. We're leaving it to white people.
No, but then you see. Okay, we won't discuss those people. But then
white people.
We're not discussing ethnicities. No.
This color. We're not. Hey, some of my best friends are white.
Yes, but anyways. Discuss them. Men especially.
No, forget men. They don't have mama face clothes.
So wait, vijaveti matama mafyum. Where they watch, you wake up, you just wash your face, you even go for it. It's true.
Even their kids wake up and they're going to school.
Because how you brush your teeth? Why in the window?
Ma, and then Jota hit about the movies.
Food.
There's food. How did you know?
I know you.
There'll be a whole buffet of food.
Boy.
Buffet pa nyumba. House of Lungu.
Mama Nicola.
Nicola line. Blah. Bacon, toast, eggs, beans. You just gonna come up. Little mom. You haven't even bathed.
No.
And their hair, because they sweat from their follicles.
They're cool with that.
No.
Girlfriend, are you bathing?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know much about those people except the movies and what.
You know, as you know, black people, African people, we need to chill. Chisaka cha orange, chama onion. Who decided you get that chisaka? And alone it's new. You know the chisaka?
No, you can't tell me about chisaka. Chisaka the whole time.
When it's new,
it's painful. It's painful. So what do you use? What do you use? If it's cloth.
Me.
Bath.
No, I use a glove. I use gloves. I wear gloves and then you know the gloves work wonders. So you need chamene chicha.
So I started from Nangan. Parapen to off my own potato. The last potato comes out. I've gone to bath. Now you have to be careful because you leave marks on your body. That's when I know I've bathed. The last potatoes come out. Then now you have to be gentle until you realize that okay, you are late. Quick bine. Then now you are leaving the bathroom with blood.
BDSM from Echisaka.
So it takes I think 3 to 4 business days for it to at least soften up. And then now it's okay. You agreed? Eh? Mom, son. Go. What do you use?
Can I say something?
Say.
This guy once came to my house for a date. It was romantic. You can see where it's going. He came on a date. It was romantic. Me, I'm a cook. I cooked, set the table. We drank actual wine. The mood was there. So it was time for me, actual wine. It was time for me to go do the dishes, and he was such a lovely guy. He's like, I got you. Let me come, because me, if I'm washing dishes, it's my house. I know where everything goes, right? It's okay. Let me come. I just get my wine and whatever, and we are sitting in the kitchen together and we're talking. He's like, I'll keep you company. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. So he comes, and then I discovered that muchisakacha orange, kuna sarache onion. Onion and moss. Then I'm like, I might as well clean before Sharon, my maid at the time, comes. More guys kuchiona chisakacha orange. No, in fact, I need something to achikunkumuna. Chu pocket.
My boy.
No.
I'm doing the same thing.
No. Huh? And I was there.
Whoever he is today.
No.
Vivu topeza vita. Oh, hello, you're doing it.
Chakachamu zako. Achitenga.
Mwentenga chawandani.
There's a girl who sells
Are people buying that?
They are.
Where does she pick them from, or does she go to the factories? Because I wonder.
She goes maybe kuma shopu kwene where they load. I think kuma industries maybe before they load or something.
Akupangira che. You know that in China stores they have the nice loafers. They have the nice. So for you guys, it doesn't do the job.
What?
Hello. Like the smell from my childhood. Chifuso cha orange na geisha.
Not chick.
Guys.
Chick.
The ninja was.
That's the only thing that used to finish a chick bar.
Chiliara.
Waju wanapatia tu pia.
Samba na chiki.
Ichinchaoyo. Each one has a bar. 2 months. One soap.
Has anyone ever finished a chick?
Yes, I used to finish it. But it would take a long time. But Kenzo sober, at some point, chick just disappear mysteriously.
It goes,
kuti. No one knows.
It just goes like...
Chick and geisha. Geisha has never finished before. Geisha just goes missing. The one that finishes is imperial leather. It finishes... The kalebo is what remains.
Imperial leather. Kapepa chika sala. Longo.
Hygiene. In hygiene, in Africa palevo. I thought, okay, but yeah, is it hygiene? But anyway, it's a struggle anyway. Where you cut Colgate Nankan.
That one is a struggle we all do. Me, my mother says two things.
Are bright.
My mother says two things. Colgate. You always have to cut and do and lotion. You cut and then wangompola mwaten.
You don't do for. Oh, you cut it, huh?
Yes, and then you.
Mom.
Chinivia.
I say lotion simaningi.
I'm like, but mommy, we're in the suburbs, in Kalundu. And my mom always had this story that she told us every time. Up to now, it rings in my head. That my mom, we come from such a poor background that when my mom was in uni, my mom always, I love my mom. She always says the same story. Number one, all the dresses she carried to university were hand-me-downs from her aunt.
Sure.
Yes, my grandma's big sister. She only had 4. Number 2, my mom was so poor that she used to go into like the hostels and get those to my stopper last. She'll get kaku, life boy, kaku gesha.
You know, I've heard your mama jokes, but my mama jokes I've not heard them before, man.
And then she would do them together to make a soap. So every time you'd be like, when you're young, you're like, Ma, the product was finished. When I was in school, I had to go in the hostels. And you'll be like, oh my God, this lecture, I will never survive this. But like, you know, it goes back to what you were saying about what it comes with a need. The things we take for granted that there's always soap, there's always water. It's not the case. But then, like, how do you then adapt yourself to that situation? You also talked about men. I haven't even talked about women. One thing I started doing recently in September, I think I even told you, like, the first time I ever did it, I started getting my Steven. I call him Steven. He's a beast. I started getting Steven waxed.
Okay.
Yeah? And I'd never waxed in my life. And waxing changed my life.
You like it?
Waxing is nice. It's good. Landing wax.
I should try.
I love me my waxer. Shout out to Ann Waxing. Free advert. She's pregnant now. She's about to give birth. I'm scared. It means that my hoo-ha. She better come with that baby to the next appointment.
You've seen me doing those spa things with my people.
Which
Siam.
Which ones?
There's that Siam place I've been. So I think I should try the.
Do they wax?
They wax.
Can you recommend me to go for a free session?
I think, yeah, we'll discuss that. We have to go, both of us.
We go, okay?
It'll be a date.
Should we do it?
Yes.
Have you ever been waxed?
No, I've never.
I know they say that the hair shouldn't grow too much. Once the hair grows, but you know what? It's not as exaggerated as the movies make it seem.
But it's not painful.
It's painful, but it's a manageable pain.
I feel it.
It's not like getting a tattoo. It's so, you know what? The wax is hot.
Try waxing your balls. You think that's nice?
You think we don't wax our labias? Huh? You have to eat my balls. They're already wrinkly anyway. Did you see that story on? Did you see that story on TikTok, on Facebook, on that madman who yanked his father's balls?
And he says that he got advice from his pastor.
From a traditionalist or something.
Traditionalist taught him.
Dad. And then you know they got. Did you see them? He had them in his pocket.
He took them out. Even put them back.
And then again, go. Sucker. And then they're like,
that was
sad. Naturally.
We swear Tony, that was the literal.
Bruh.
That was
daddy naked? Was he sleeping?
Maybe he was in his sleep. Maybe
he woke up. I'm sure the
traditional healer must agree in some sedated.
Oh please, that guy has mental issues. No one was sedated.
So he just had
I'm trying to understand. It's hot in this country.
Tata, you can't feel. Tata, you can't feel. Then the father is screaming now.
And he just pulled. He was pulling. The other person had to get something to to hit him at the skull to stop. He had already done.
That's bad, man.
And now where is he taking his brothers and sisters?
Because that woman even said, Mona, wasusura eko wafumine. That's what that woman said. Ugweko wafumine. Wa wiso. Wa wafumine What area was that?
I don't even. What area was that?
Still no. Let's not do further. Can come and susula.
No. Guy, soprano. Did you know, fan fact, people might not know, back in the days, for sopranos in Italy especially, they used to castrate their bows so that they could hit the higher notes?
Bro.
Most opera singers, right? Back in the day, they used to actually they used to castrate them.
So these items actually hold you down, huh?
So that they can sing higher. You know whose father is singing soprano? Not too soon.
We need to change, I swear. The boy is pulling up on Sunday with a different kind of voice.
Nachuchienda. Tionise.
He's got
Lufanyama. He's mentally retarded, yes.
Because even his face, there's so much aggression. And those weren't the police apprehending him.
It was the citizens, yes.
So we don't know. That citizen arrest could have ended up in him susulading someone else.
Papa TikTok. Tionise na baba chosa. You know, they were there.
Just right there. I'd never seen.
You've never seen them?
No, like in none, like where somebody's just handing them like for vibes. It's like, bro, I got balls in my pocket. Look, I've never seen that. I swear. Not just any boss, your dad's boss. That's disrespectful.
I've never ever said this in my life, but thank God my dad is dead. Yeah. Back to waxing.
What a woman.
Waxing is good because it's hot. You know, it's really hot. They heat it up and they put it. It's really, really hot. You know. When they're done with waxing, even as a woman, it feels like this. Touch. You know.
What do I know?
That's how waxing feels from.
No, I've never experienced
okay.
that before.
But it's not. It feels so good, eh?
Yeah.
Like even when you go to the bathroom, it just feels different. Even when you get in the deed, it just feels different. You even feel confident. Like, damn, like I'm saying, me, my waxer is now pregnant. And even you for having sex with your husband, now see. Now I'm pregnant. She can't do me anymore like that. Hello, you know, it's so intimate, huh? What people don't understand about waxing. If you're a woman especially, I don't know if they do men, because men, you guys are perverts. She has to spread them.
Does she have a massage parlor?
No, she doesn't do massages. She spreads them. So she goes in the lips. She puts and then she... And then what she does for me, kind of like talking. She'll be talking to me. She's applying like maybe parental guidance on the lip like that. She applies, the wax. I'm sorry. This is personal hygiene. She applies, and then she puts the thing that looks like a tape.
But
so she'll be talking to me. So tell me about your life, your love life. Me, I'll start talking. Well, yeah, choker. All the to my hair. Then she'll be like, fun. Oh, I missed the spot. You're like, you missed the spot, ninja. She goes back in again. She waxes, and then she'll be like, okay, we're done with them, because there's like a bikini line. The Brazilian is the full one. And then there's even like, now she'll be like, okay, spread him. Spread what?
The butt cheeks.
Spread. Pamene pale again, she does. She'll boost. You have to be, you need to be friends with your waxer.
Give me hair. He knows it's for a purpose.
You know.
I'm not going for any waxing shit.
Listen, waxing is better than shaving, because when the hair grows back, first of all, it takes longer to grow back. And second, it does not itch. Because it messes with your
follicles.
It does not itch because it's pulling from the follicles. It's not just shaving from the top. So it doesn't itch. So you're way better than people who shave. Yeah, and also another thing, shaving cream. Shaving cream is bad on women. Like there are certain women who are sensitive. Like me. Every time I've used shaving cream on my Steven, on my hoo-ha, I burn. It's like someone has got hot water and spilled it on my most delicate area. So it will
It's mad.
Have you ever used shaving cream down there?
No, I've never.
Yo!
Because I always thought it was cancerous. I've never.
Yo! It hurts like a mother. I'd rather 3 men break my heart while I'm tied on a rail line and the train is coming at 600 miles per hour. And then the conductor is drunk so he cannot notice me and runs me over.
These things in your free time. Because no.
Then use shaving cream. Bro.
It's not bad.
Beloveds.
No, I've never used it before.
So you find that we want to do hygiene, and then if it's shaving, women, it's more complicated down there. You have to open, you have to move, you have to.
Even us,
if you're a victim of
what is?
Do you have hair on your foreskin? Don't you just do?
No, it grows on the foreskin also.
No,
they're awesome.
No,
see it's smooth and
you're lying.
Ask around.
Links, you're lying. Links, the whole thing is not growing hair.
You don't know.
I'm not a child.
Gob, uzimuzako.
No.
The whole thing grows hair.
No.
What if you're hairy?
It can grow to a certain perimeter. No. Links says, Links. You guys are lying to me. I can't prove it. No.
It's hair throughout.
No, you're lying.
You see it without hair. We've shaved.
Liar! I'm not a child. I'm a 30-something-year-old black woman.
You didn't know this until today.
No, it's not. Guys, let us know in the comments if they're lying to me, because I can't Google right now. Network is crazy. Links.
No, it's
growing what? No. What are you, Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
Huh?
You did.
Ta-da!
I'm not sure.
Sorry, I forgot to shave. The
whole thing is just none.
I'm not a child. Don't trick me like that ever again.
You didn't know, but you've seen.
No, I've believed it for a little bit. Yeah, for us, a lot has to go down there.
No, but it's involving. The whole shaving thing is involving. So yeah.
It is, ka? Oh, somebody with a D was following me.
That's what I was thinking. Shaving sticks. They touch regions that a bzzz didn't touch.
Have you ever cut yourself?
I have.
Have you ever shaved?
In here.
Down there near your kathingi.
Yes, I scraped my bow once.
Now imagine for women, it's so delicate there when you're shaving.
Now you're there. Just there.
Would you enjoy shaving each other like in a marriage? I haven't finished. Maybe it would be enjoyable.
Me, I know my regions more than you would know.
Links, imagine I was your partner. Mm-hmm. You're lying.
Into business.
Links.
You've got your own.
Spread them. Links.
Me, I'm feeling like this.
Would I emasculate?
Baby, shave. What?
So do you think
they just do like this?
Like a triangle.
Open sesame. So now you're just there.
It's like Amazon, but there's no penetration. Mm-hmm. Your legs in the air.
That's there. I love you, baby. My honey, my sweetheart.
Has anybody ever shaved somebody and you're looking at it like, damn, I want to suck this now?
No, it's happened to me before. I won't criticize. It's happened to me before. And the whole time, it was awkward. It's like, baby, how are you enjoying it? It's like, hey, wait. No.
They shaved you.
I was shaved. And yeah. Yes, there will be people who will be offended by this conversation, but that's your own problem, chief. See Jesus, find Jesus. We are not your problem. Yes, I told you. I was once like this.
Oh, Mochupochilia.
It was wild. So, yeah, those things were... So, we're trying out things that we were advised
to do.
Hey, and then we laughed at each other. We're used to...
Maybe you didn't do it properly.
No.
I love my bushy men.
What's bushy?
Like bushy, like hair everywhere.
I told you.
You're not bushy. I said Vima bushy men.
Hey. So now, you find that it's...
everywhere. Chikapet.
Okay.
Persian rag on the chest. Persian rags on the privates.
It's mad.
You know those niggas are never called in June.
Polar bear.
Just be out there hibernating in public.
But I think once you get married, okay, those things where they teach you shave each other and whatnot, yeah, those are for formality sake and whatnot. Once you get into marriage, obviously, it's about dynamic. You guys not understand each other best. Do you want to do this together, or do you want to continue doing it separately? Because at the end of the day, you don't want those complications where you are away, you're shaved, you come back home, she finds you shaved, and then it's a problem, you see, that kind of thing. So understanding each other is also something. But okay, anyway, we're not discussing this.
And then
stick to
Ndevu. Another thing, men Ndevu. Like if you can't keep a beard,
I can't.
Don't keep a beard.
I don't even bother keeping a beard.
You have something. You have some.
No, just this.
No, there are those men who keep a beard, and then it's just chajansima, it's in shima, stuck in your beard, and then it's like coiled, like you're saying. Like if you can't keep a beard, don't keep a beard.
Okay, so I've got some advice for those. Beards are genetic. If your father didn't have beards, you won't have beards at all. You will try minoxidil, it won't work. You will try the beard roller, it won't work. If you and your ancestors did not have a full beard, it's very difficult to have one. The ones that I clap for, Luvale and Kaonde men, are those. Whether you like it or not, it's full beard. I don't know how the cultures are. I don't know if it's diet or shani.
Vales are men.
Vali na si bantu bacha. Because you find very nice hair, very nankane. And then there are us now from the Eastern Province. Some of us have beards, some don't have. And then now, boarding. Okay.
I saw the other day. I don't want to say what I saw.
Because I started boarding at, I think 28.
A year ago.
And I said I was 28. I made the mistake. I meant 18. I started boarding at 18. My hair was decaying in here. And then, it's like, no. Yeah. So, I started going, so Grace Apala. 21, 22. Namba mapala. Because the hairline, look at my hairline. It's crap. And then I take after my dad also. His hairline, it was the pits. Then even inside boarding, so we used to go board at the same time. May so rest in peace. I missed that nigga. So you find that Mama Ndev, that was your nan. If you can at least grow a mustache and a goatee, get a saumo. It looks cleaner that way. But I've noticed these people are doing that. They're spray painting their beards now. You start doing that.
The other thing we talked about prior shooting. Like if you're going to release or record yourself in the act, make sure your hygiene down there is... Remember that sex tape we all watched?
No, not all of us watched it, but yes.
We didn't... You know, I accidentally clicked on the file yesterday. I was doing like okay, don't judge me. I was deleting a lot of photos and shit on my gallery because I was trying to make way for, is it iOS 18.2 or something? First of all, shout out. My phone has changed because I've been ignoring the updates. I don't want to do anymore. First world problems. My iOS is so different. Do you have the new iOS? Anyway, so I saw the video. I'm like, oh, something naughty. I clicked. It was just mathy, rubbish, disgusting, dirty. How is it that a man's manhood is squirting? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Why was he squirting? Gushing. Oh, this is what I'm going to share with the world. This is just dripping. Liquid. It's not water. It's not gel. It's just somewhere in the middle.
Still, don't have a lawyer.
No, I haven't even mentioned anybody. I'm just saying, like, how did, like, even record guy. Lynx doesn't want to.
Brother, ew.
Like, that's what you are. Guys, if you want your things to leak, work harder at what you are producing as well. It was just dirty. I could smell that video. I could smell it.
So are we boiling that down to hygiene?
It was hygiene. It's a hygiene problem. Condition. It wasn't a health condition. It was hygiene. How can your partner, your beddings, and the dog in the background all be dirty?
Stu.
I didn't mention names.
No, you didn't.
But that's the thing. And the other thing that we haven't talked about as we start to wrap up. The other thing we haven't talked about, your favorite topic, which we can fight on. But I will not fight now. Let's let you rant about it.
It doesn't clean itself.
You may know. Yes, tell me about it.
It doesn't clean itself.
It doesn't clean itself.
The researchers and the scientists, I read about this.
Oh, cool.
White people and black people have different anatomies, eh? How your bodies react, how our friends react are different. So most times, case studies are done in Papasungu. So they just round it off at okay, everyone is like that. You understand? So I think the biggest problem, it wasn't explained to us what it means by it cleans itself.
What does it cleanse itself mean according to you?
So I did my own research. And yes, I've gotten a lot of backlash from feminists.
You did your own research how?
I think research is scientific, not so. I'm not a scientist, but yes. So I was testing my theories with scientific facts.
How?
What you forget is I'm a scholar. Don't see me drinking this and things I don't know school. I'm an academician. One. So, obviously, research should not be conducted with less than 10 people. At least within this Nankane, there must be, should not be done with less than. So, obviously, the number was more. Within these people that you had a chat with, or that you spoke to, that you surveyed, you got obviously different responses. So the story, because what I wanted to understand is, what do you understand by it cleans itself? And then there were different stories like, no, it's the vulva, you just clean outside and then you let the inside just handle itself. But then I want to tell you some things too, I hope you are receptive, because you're usually very defensive when this topic comes up. You asked me. I learned from you. So
I'm the one who brought this topic up.
So yes, look, the whole issue of it cleans itself is inside. I'll give an example. You're having sex with a gentleman who drinks juntas, who smokes anything.
Autumn harvest.
Yes. So all those things, whatever we consume goes to our private parts. I don't know if you know that. So when these things are ejaculated out of the body, now you're having sex, those things are lodged inside the nankane. So is it fair that you just leave those things inside without washing them with a neutral element like water?
Yes, I still think so.
You just leave them inside?
It comes out because nothing goes up. That's why we have muscles. It comes down. What do you use?
Just little water.
Inside?
Nee, inside. Now listen.
How do you put the water inside, Links?
You don't douche with your finger. You just wash with a little water. You don't require a whole dam. Just the little water just to aid the cleansing. You're not douching. Douching is what's not.
Yeah, douching is what I'm not.
Dangerous because it just distorts the whole pH and whatnot. What I feel should be done. I'm not speaking from a medical point of view.
Speak from
From the people that I asked, those who actually use water to wash inside, I asked them, have you experienced any differences and any problems with the pH? They said no. How long have you been doing it? That for 15 years plus.
How do they tell if their pH is off?
The smell changes. Not so. Exactly. And their smells have never changed. all they do is to wash out foreign bodies, foreign substances and whatnot. They do agree that the vagina, yes, does have self-cleansing properties, but they need to aid it sometimes with water if there's a foreign body in there.
So how do they put the water up there?
With their hands. Like they do. Pia, 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 pia.
Links. Do you know how tight that space is, first of all?
That's what they told me. I don't have a vagina.
Links.
That's what
these bimbos you talk to tell you anything. Let me tell you first of all.
It has worked
to impress you.
It's not trying to impress me.
Links. I know every meal gets slack. But this thing, there's a science to it.
That's our cue.
To go. We'll continue this.
We have to.
We'll continue. This is now serious.
This is beef. We have to leave. We're going home.
We're going home with this homework.
I'm telling you.
This is the homework for the week as we come back for part 2.
Does it clean itself?
Does it clean itself? Are you team clean itself? Or are you using products to clean itself? And who are these bimbos Links has been talking to? That is the conversation we're going to start with next week, because this is very, very important.
It's a whole health non-canny, so we can't delve further. We need a health expert on board.
Can we find a health expert for next week? I can find a health expert, no problem. We can talk to Mary Stops. We can talk to my friend Henry Wandile.
Yeah, that would be a good start.
We can talk to other people who are in feminine hygiene, male hygiene or something.
No, we need an expert. We don't need people who...
No, these are... You think I'm just giving names out because they are people I know?
Okay, no.
Bruh.
We need people to come and discuss.
SRA champion, me here. Done it for 8 years.
Gynecologist, Uabipasana. This has been fun.
It's been fun. I have no eyelashes today because Links told me my eyes should rest, and you're right.
Thank you for...
I feel naked, but it's okay.
Thank you for listening. So we have 2 more episodes because this is a very, very serious topic.
2 more episodes on this.
We cannot discuss this in 2 hours. We can't discuss this in 90 minutes. We need at least 4 hours.
So let's bring a guest. Also, if you are watching this podcast and you are a health practitioner who feels you are well versed with SRHR issues, especially personal hygiene, and you can compete and talk and have a discussion with Lungo and I, we're inviting you. Send a DM, write a message on the podcast, send a message to Links Lungu.
We'll provide an email as well.
Send a message to us, and we will get in touch with you. But we have a couple of people because this is now serious.
Exactly. There's so much to learn. There's so much to discuss.
Men telling women how to take... I'm going to leave that aside. I'm leaving it aside. I'm not going to do that. But I think this has been a good episode. It's been a fun episode. It's been interesting.
Until next week, when we'll have the 3rd person, hopefully.
I'll find one.
We'll discuss this.
From me and Stu. Do it. Finish it.
From me and Stu.
Thank you.
Cheers.
And cheers. How long has it been?